Hello to you, it's Carly from Learn English with Carly here, and I hope that you're very well and that you're having a very good week. The word very. Very is a very useful word, but we can overuse it, and so I want to teach you 10 alternatives today called synonyms of very. This will help make your spoken and written English even more exciting, and by the end of this video lesson, you will understand these alternatives when you read or hear them. Firstly, what is the use of the word very? We use very before adverbs and adjectives to add emphasis and to intensify what we're saying or writing when positive or negative. For example, the children are very intelligent. Horror films are very scary. I was very sad to hear Charlie's news today. It is very important to learn alternatives to very. Let's look at some other words that we can use instead of very and apply these to sentences in different tenses. With the sentence, this YouTube channel is very good. We can switch the word very for our first alternative, extremely. This YouTube channel is extremely good. I hope you agree. How about some mushrooms are very poisonous? Let's change very to extremely. Some mushrooms are extremely poisonous. In the past tense, William Shakespeare was a very talented writer. This becomes William Shakespeare was an extremely talented writer. Remember to change the article a to an here, as extremely begins with a vowel, the letter E. How about our second alternative, incredibly? Let's change the following sentences together. We are very lucky to live here. We are incredibly lucky to live here. Sandra was very excited to share her news. Sandra was incredibly excited to share her news. It's very interesting learning about alternatives to very. It's incredibly interesting learning about alternatives to very. The third alternative to very that I would like to teach you today is particularly. My friends are particularly helpful. The weather last winter was particularly snowy and cold. The boy had been particularly good all day. And what about the adverb exceptionally? Your English is very good. This is a compliment and of course lovely to hear, but let's make this sentence more exciting by changing very to exceptionally. Your English is exceptionally good. What about in the past tense? The meal that Janice cooked for us was exceptionally tasty. And in the present perfect continuous tense, Miriam's son has been doing exceptionally well at school. Our fifth alternative is especially. This book is especially difficult to read. The school children were especially well behaved on the school trip. Oscar was especially concerned about his mother. What about another alternative, extraordinarily? In the simple present tense, Daniel Day-Lewis is an extraordinarily good actor. In the simple past tense, Faye looked extraordinarily beautiful last night. And in the past continuous, Claire was wearing shoes with extraordinarily high heels last night. Now, an easy alternative to very is really. Dave is really tall and slim. The old building is in really bad condition. I found his attitude really annoying. Really is really easy for you to use. My eighth alternative to very today is super. Personally, I would use this more in speaking and also in informal writing for text messages and emails to family and friends, for example. My colleagues are super helpful. I hope you are finding this video super useful. I will be super happy to read your comments about this video. The next synonym or alternative to very is awfully. Now be careful with the word awful, as an adjective by itself, it means that something is bad or terrible. For example, this weather is awful. But we can use awfully with both positive and negative statements when we use it as an adverb as a substitute for very. With positive sentences then, I'm awfully glad that you found my YouTube channel. It was awfully nice of you to write to me. And with negative sentences, this restaurant is awfully expensive. It's awfully cloudy today, isn't it? This isn't it at the end of my statement is called a tag question. For more information about tag questions and how to use them, be sure to check out my video on asking and answering questions in the English present tense. Now, my final alternative to very today is terribly. And just like the word awful, the adjective terrible means that something is bad. But when we add the suffix ly to terrible, terribly, we can now use this as a positive or negative replacement of very. In negative sentences, Sean's new boyfriend is terribly rude. The film was terribly boring. And in positive sentences, Fraser's new girlfriend is terribly polite. Daniel's cooking is terribly good. I hope that this short video about alternatives to very has been particularly useful to you. How can you use some of these alternatives? Let me know by writing a comment using some of these alternatives to very. Before you go today, please remember to subscribe. I really appreciate it and I look forward to hearing from you very soon. See you again in our next English lesson. Take care. Bye. This becomes William Shakespeare. I can't say Shakespeare today. In the past tense, William Shakespeare.